Hi everybody and welcome to the first basics course for FL Studio. So I want to make this as efficient as possible so that you can get right to making music and don't have to waste too much time on technicalities. So first off, let's set the BPM, the tempo, beats per minute. Let's set it for 125. Alright, so you see a lot of buttons everywhere. You can ignore all those for now. We're gonna go straight to these buttons, and these four are the most important. So first of all, we have the playlist. So this is your main screen basically, where you put in all your sounds under each other and it becomes a song. So now we don't have anything we don't have any sound yet, so it's all empty. Then the third button, this is your pattern. So in here you already see a few standard drums, and you can make drum patterns inside these blocks. So for a basic 4 on the floor beat, which is one kick for every 4 parts, which sounds like this. And if you want to make a basic house beat, you put the hi-hats between the kicks and the claps on the second kick and the last kick. So now that we have a basic drum pattern, we see here that pattern 1 is selected. We only have one pattern, so we can now paste this. We have the paint option selected, and we can just paste it into our playlist. And when we press play, we hear the beat. So back to our pattern. We also have an option to draw notes. So this will always take, for drums we don't need to draw notes, so we can just draw it in here. But if we want, well, we have here a bass selected, but we can also add another synthesizer. I'll just take a standard synthesizer. So we don't have to look at anything on here yet. Just gonna take the standard preset, and now we can right click, choose piano roll, and this is our second button. So first we had the first button, which was the playlist, where all our sounds get dropped into for our final song. The third one was the pattern, and now we're in the second one. So right here we can paste in notes. It is the same format as in the pattern, but here we can choose all the notes. So let's paste something in. Okay, so now we have it all in pattern 1, but we actually want to have it separate, which is a lot easier to work with. So I'm gonna take this, right click and cut. I'm gonna go here and make a new pattern. I'll just do the plus mark. You can name it, but I don't name it, so I just press enter. And then here we can paste what we just made. And if we go back to the playlist, then we can paste it in there on our second track. So those are really the basics. The fourth button we will get into later, which is the mixer, which allows us to put effects on it like delay, reverb, distortion, stuff like that. So now I want to show you how to drag in some samples. So FL Studio has some standard samples. When you go to packs, here you have some drums. So if we want to drag something in, we can just take it and drag it over here. We can also replace, for example, the kick. Alright. We can also load in samples directly into the playlist. So this is usually easier for stuff like special effects. Like a sweep. So we can just drag that in. Let's make it a little bit softer. Alright. So that is it for the basics. And right now we want to make like a basic song. So I'm going to show you how to do that.